I don't think we give credit enough to how smart our animals are and how tuned in that they are,
Well,
to their environment.
exactly. And here's the thing. If you were born, and I maybe have said this even on your podcast before, but if you were born absolutely not speaking a human language,
Hmm.
and there were people all around you speaking human language, would you not get good at some kind of intuitive communication? I would be great at it. We would all be great at it. And so because animals don't speak a human language. As a matter of fact, I asked my wisdom dog buddy, like, would you ever like to speak a human language? He said, oh, never. It's
Too
it's
complicated.
it's too limiting. He said it's too limiting. Words are way too limiting.
Mm.
And so that was like, oh, I get it. So when we're receiving all this intuitive information, and dogs, they're like, they pay attention. If you ever are doing something, you're combing your hair, brushing your teeth, you look over and you see your dog is like, I'm watching you. You know, I'm keeping an eye on what you're doing. And they're not just reading our minds and listening to our thoughts, but they're reading our whole energy field. So back to the topic, can they see spirits? Shoot, they can probably see our auras. They can see the energy around us, like, oh, she's not in a good mood today.
Yeah.
Like
So I think what maybe we should start looking at our dogs and saying, hey, what is my dog telling me about me? Right? How do I need to adjust today? But here, I think we need to take more time of just being in the moment with our dog and just being quiet and being in the moment, right? And just being with them. And
absolutely.
I believe that most people do think that they can communicate with their dog better than they can communicate with most people because they've opened themselves up to that. And I think those people that constantly that complain about how their dog does so many bad things and that their dog's doing it out of manipulation and doing it because they're angry. And I think we have to say, maybe I'm looking at them and thinking that's something that I would do, or that's something that people in my life would do. Therefore, I'm going to project that on my animal, when truly our animal is just communicating that there's something that needs to be changed in the environment.
Exactly. I have very, very rarely spoken with an animal and they're doing what they're doing to be revengeful. Crows, I've been told that they'll remember if someone's nice to them, and they'll also remember if you're not nice to a crow. And if you're nice to a crow, they'll bring you gifts, shiny ththings.
I have heard that, yes.
Yeah, so amazing. I had a conversation with a crow one time, and I said, oh, usually I see that crows are with other friends. Like, where are your friends? She said, they're coming now. Don't worry, I'm not alone. And within a minute, I saw 2 more crows come and be with that crow. It was like, okay, thank you for letting me know. I'm glad you're not alone. But sometimes they'll just squawk at me and like, yeah, I've got something to say, Let me live in harmony with nature like that. Let me learn from my animal companion as much as we want to teach our dogs. Let our dogs teach us, and they will teach us amazing, amazing things. And then when you open up to start having dialogue, conversations with your dog, where you're not doing all the talking, you let you listen. You listen. Then it gets really, really exciting. It gets so exciting. So I've had wonderful teachers in my life, human teachers. But I have to say, some of my very best teachers have been animals.
I agree.
Really
I'm the same way. It's really been, they've taught me a whole lot.